Happy presentation day. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Lane. I'm Annabelle.
I'm Eric.
And
we are
ConglomerApps, Inc. So through the next couple minutes, I want you all to just look at this. Well, we'll just take a minute to look at that awesome smile right there. I just want you to remember that as we go through this, okay? This man's name is Sean Appleby, and he was born in England and lived there for 12 years before he moved to Australia. Well, he lived there for a couple years, and then his parents split up, and he moved back to England with his dad. A few years later, when he was 14, his mom came back, and they all lived together for 4 years. Then Sean moved again. This time his family didn't go with him, as he not only left England again, he left this world forever. Sean died from artery blockage and sudden adult death syndrome, which is called SADS, ironically. And as a result of his obesity, he died at the age of 18, weighing over 300 pounds. So obesity and poor nutrition is an issue that we all know and hear about, but it's not one that we immediately associate with death. However, it should be, because obesity is something that can take our loved ones away. People that you and I care about can be gone forever as a result of this issue. We at ConglomerApps Incorporated aspire to help rid the world of this issue, one person, one app at a time. And our first step in achieving this goal was the creation of our app, Heart Your Health. Heart Your Health is an app that we put out as an outlet for people kids, teenagers, and adults to learn how to improve their nutrition, one food at a time.
Okay, so the main problem that sparks the need for health and nutrition apps like ours is the fact that human beings have become acquired to certain unhealthy eating habits that are just really, really bad. The problem is especially trending here in the U.S., where the number of adolescent children that are considered obese or overweight has tripled since 1970. Around 70% of American adults have been diagnosed with chronic diseases, and around 75% of our healthcare costs is being spent treating those diseases, which can be prevented with healthier eating habits. At these alarming statistics, the current generation of children living in America right now are probably going to be the first ones to live shorter lives than their parents.
Another important and interesting statistic is that in America alone, 300 million people die every year as a result of obesity.
So the overall goal of the Heart Your Health app is to just reduce these alarming statistics and help there be more healthier and happier people everywhere. So this is Suzanne Amaruso, and she's a registered dietitian at the hospital in Fauquier. And when we asked her about the importance of health and nutrition in everyday life, she said, nutrition and exercise play such an important role in our overall well-being. With good nutrition habits, you'll definitely feel better and reduce your chances of developing chronic diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. As a registered dietitian, I teach people good nutrition habits such as reducing sugar intake and incorporating hydration and exercise as part of good daily habits. And she also introduced us to a great quote by Hippocrates, "Let food be thy medicine." And I think that really represents what this app is meant to be about.
For our focus group, our project manager, Jeremy Tidman, he reached out to our health teacher, or one of them, Miss Haney, and we went to her freshman health class, and we set up the computers and got our app working and kind of just let them play around with it. And they were really helpful because they found some bugs that we hadn't found ourselves that we could fix. And overall, they liked it. They gave the appearance of our app a 4, the button functionality a 4.3, and this was out of 5. The entertainment level a 3, which I was the entertainment developer, and we kind of stretched entertainment a bit because we have one game, and then another one was you click on it and there are recipes, and then another one is just kind of like a little quiz. So kind of stretched entertainment a little bit. And then our game functionality, we got a 3.6, our learning ability got a 3.6, and our question challenge got a 3.6. So overall, it went pretty well, and that was our focus group, and it went really well. So yeah.
Here you can see our loading screen of our app, and then the main menu, where you can go to either the play side, the entertainment, or the education. And And then you also have your about button, which gives you a description of us and the company. Here are some screenshots of the entertainment side. I think that's all three. That's the main. That's the main screen for the entertainment. Then you have that was an older screenshot. I think we changed that, right? And then the recipes screen. And then here's our education side, which I made. You have your education main screen, and then you have different things you can go to so you can learn about it. And then you can, so for example, you can click the learn about nutrition, and then after you do that, you can then go to the quiz yourself line. And from the passage, you can then answer questions about it. And this is, then I'm going to do it. Yeah, we did this on purpose.
What did you do?
No idea. Pretty impressive. Yeah. Awesome. Now.
Maybe if you copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Present.
This is awesome. This went perfectly. There we go. Almost there. Yeah. That went perfect. Awesome. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay, so this is our loading screen, and it's about 5 seconds long. Then it'll take you here. So you can go to our about screen, which will tell us who we are, ConglomerApps, and it tells us our overall goal. Then, so our play screen, you have 3 things, and oh well, that's not right. So we go to our recipe screen, and there's a whole bunch. There's these different options you can click. And so let's say you wanted something with chicken, lime, and jalapeno. Click it, and then it gives you a recipe with those 3 ingredients in it. And it's healthy, and while also being delicious and not something you would not want to eat. We also have the quiz, so you got to pick one of the 4 choices. So let's say click that up. So if you don't click what's right, like something that has junk food in it, you're gonna go to our lose screen. But if you click something healthy, such as this one, good job, and it'll tell you you got it right. So, and then you can go back, and then our learn screen. So let's say you want to learn about calories. Here's a lot of information on calories. You read up, and then you go take a quiz on calories. So here's the questions, drop down menu. So you just select your answers. And once you select your answers, you submit, and it'll take you to the self-grading screen because I couldn't figure out how to get it to grade it yourself with only the drop-down menus. So you go to your self-grading screen, and then it tells you all your answers. And then if you need to go back and check your answers, you can go back, okay? Then so you can grade yourself. And that's pretty much how all the quizzes work. And I think that's all our app. So, yeah. Okay, so for version 2.0, when on the education side, the learning side, I would love to make it so that when you submit your answers, you don't have to submit yourself, that it grades it automatically. And then I also like it so that the drop-down menu is reset, so when if you wanted to go take it again without your previous answers being there, it would be reset to the back to where it was. I would also like the education side to be more interactive versus it just being quizzes. Yeah.
If I were going to make a version 2.0 of our app, I would want to make it more personal so that the audience member, the player, or whatever could put in like personal information about themselves, like their diet or how much they exercise, and make it so that the app could give them helpful tips, just about their lifestyle, little ways to make their life healthier, and make more games that are a little bit more fun than they are now.
Does anybody have any questions?
Dragons.